Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I was supposed to be doing a foundation review of the Hello Happy foundation from Benefit, which is brand new and launched last week. But my little girl's poorly, she's got an ear infection, she's in the next room asleep as we speak. So I wanted to do something a little bit faster that I didn't have to check in with you constantly through the day because I just want to spend time with her and I hope you understand. So maybe we'll move that through to Thursday. If you're wanting to see that review, please do comment below. If you're not, also please comment below because I won't do it. Simple as. Okay, so today's video is all going to be about vibrant, playful eyeshadows. I have recently purchased the Revolution palette, which has been designed by Soph from Soph Does Nails. This is her palette. She has quite a few palettes in the range, but this is called Extra Spice. So if you are interested in seeing what the colours are like in this palette, how they apply to the lid, and also how they blend out, then please keep watching. Okay, so let me just show you what you actually get. This is the packaging that it comes in. So this is the front of the packaging, and then you get on the back a rundown of all the shades and the names of the shades, and you also get the ingredients that are in the shadows as well. When you open the box, you get this absolutely beautiful rose gold palette. Absolutely gorgeous. Mine's covered in finger marks because I've used it quite a lot. Absolutely beautiful. Only arrived on my doorstep on Friday. This cost £10. I ordered it on Wednesday evening direct through Revolution Beauty and it arrived on Friday morning. So the palette itself costs £10. I think it cost me £2 for shipping as well, but this palette was well worth £12. It's got 18 shades in there. Some are vibrant, some are quite neutral. Absolutely gorgeous, and you get a really big mirror there as well. This is quite a chunky palette. It seems quite expensive looking and it's £10. I actually can't believe they can afford to make the packaging this good for the price point. So really pleased with that. As you can see, the colours are just gorgeous. You can do a really muted look with this, with the silvers and the golds and the browns, or you can go for something really funky and really vibrant if that's what you want to do, and that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to take all my makeup off. I'm going to start with a clean canvas and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so as per usual, I like to start my eye looks with a completely fresh canvas. I like to make sure I don't have my foundation, concealer and brows and everything else done beforehand, because if I get lots of fallout from the shadows or I completely make a mess up of it, which has happened in the past, I can just take it off and I don't mess up everything else that I've already done. So, need to prime the lids, really important step, and I've run out of eyelid primer. So I'm going to use the next best thing, which is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This costs £4 and it's amazing. So I'm just going to pop that on my lids. I'm running out of this as well, so looks like a trip to go and buy quite a few things. And I'm going to use my Zoeva 142 brush just to put that in place. This is such an excellent concealer. If you haven't tried this before, I highly recommend you go and get some. It's only £4 and you get 3.4 mils, which isn't a great deal, but for £4 it's well worth going and trying. It's so highly pigmented. I would say it's actually more pigmented than the Tarte Shape Tape, but go and try it for yourself. Absolutely amazing product. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm just going to take a little bit of RCMA powder and my 227 Luxe Crease Brush by Zoeva, and I'm just going to dust that over the eyelid to set the concealer in place and to also take out any dampness from the lid to make it easier to blend all the shadows together. Okay, so like I said before, we are going to be using one of the palettes from Revolution. This is designed by Soph from Soph Does Nails, and this palette is called Extra Spice. Really nice palette, got a fabulous mixture of colours in there with some really vibrant ones and also some muted ones, so you can do some day looks and some really, really playful evening looks. I'm going to go for a more playful look today because all the eye looks that I've done on videos recently have all been quite muted, so we're going to go for a more playful look today. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking my Morphe E23 brush, really big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to dip into this shade here, which is called Vitamin C, and I'm going to pop that all over the crease. And I'm going to blend that up towards the eyebrow. I absolutely love yellow shadows. And some people have a lot of problems with blending matte shadows. These matte shadows are superb. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken it all the way to the tear duct, gone all the way around and back round to the outer edge, so it's more of a semicircle look. I haven't just stuck to the crease. This is such a pretty colour, really, really vibrant, really easy to blend. Then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. This is the 228 Luxe Crease Brush by Zoeva, and I'm dipped into the shade called Running Late. Now I'm not going all the way to the inner corner of my eye with this colour. I'm going around about 3/4 and then stopping, and then I'll blend that across a little bit later on. Then I'm going to go back to my Morphe E23 brush and just make sure that there are no harsh edges on either of those colours. Just blend them nicely together on both sides. Next, I'm going to take the 226 Smudge Brush from Zoeva. This is great. It's got a really flat paddled end on there, and it's great for packing on colour on the lid. And I'm going to go into the shade 21, which is a very vibrant reddy pink. And I'm just going to place that right in the centre of the lid. Then I'm going to go back to the 228 Luxe Crease Brush, which still has some of the orangey colour on there, and I'm just going to blend that in. So I'm just going to take my finger with a little bit more of the reddy pink 21 shade, and I'm just going to blend that onto the centre of the lid. This is the only shade that I've come across so far that's gone a little bit patchy, which is why I'm going back in with my finger. Don't want to pretend to you that it's gone on absolutely perfectly. You go out and buy it and then you test this shade and think, it's a bit patchy, why didn't she tell us? Going in with the fingers, a lot better result with this particular shade. Then I'm going to go back in with my Morphe E23 brush, just go into that Vitamin C yellowy colour again and just blend all the colours together. Then again with the Running Late. Okay, so I'm going to go and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'm going to come back and finish off underneath the eye. Okay, so I am back. If you are interested, I've kept this look quite drugstore, so I've used the LOTTIE London liner. This is one of my favourite liners of all time. I've done a review on this. I'll link it up here for you if you're interested in that. My brows, I've used the Revolution Pro little skinny brow pencil here. Usually use the Primark one. I've tried this for the first time today. Excellent, £4, absolutely amazing. I have used the Maybelline Lash Sensational on my lashes. This is my favourite drugstore mascara. I love the Charlotte Tilbury mascaras. I also love the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit, but this is my favourite drugstore. For bronzer, I've used the L'Oreal Back to Bronze, and I've also used in the same range the blush Life's a Peach. And again, in the same range, absolutely fabulous products from L'Oreal. This is the La Vie en Glow palette. I've used this as a slight highlight just on the tops of my cheekbones. It's really, really subtle if you're not wanting a va-va-va-voom highlight. This is the palette to go for. Really, really pretty. Okay, so let's finish off the eye look. I'm going to take a very small blending brush from Zoeva. This doesn't have a number on it because it came in a set. And I'm just going to go back into the yellow vitamin C colour there. And I'm going to run that all the way on the bottom lash line, all the way across. Don't want to go too dramatic on the bottom lash because, well, I just don't. Then I'm going to take a tiny bit of the orangey colour Running Late. Just a tiny bit, knock off that excess. And just run that in the inner and outer corners. And then take the tiniest amount of the colour 21, which is that nice reddy pink colour. Really knock off every single last bit of excess that you've got on your brush and just add that to the centre, just a wee bit, and then go back to the Maybelline Lash Sensational and just apply a little bit of mascara to those bottom lashes. Should never talk when applying mascara because I've just smudged. Duh. So this is the finished look. Really hope you like it. I know it's not my usual muted sort of eye look. Just fancied something a little bit more vibrant and playful today. This is an excellent palette. There are muted tones in here, lots of browns and silvers and golds for you to play around with if you wanted a more muted palette. But there are also some amazing vibrant shades for a more playful look. They are so easily blendable, lots of mattes, lots of metallic sheens in here, and they are all absolutely fantastic for £10. Such a great palette. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, there is a watermark in this corner. If you click on it, it will take you through to my homepage where you can subscribe. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye!